Hello, 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 and welcome wherever you are. I'm Sheila Balgobin, known as the Dream Decipherer, and this is Dream Your Life, Live Your Dream Live, where we talk about all things dreams. Now, in honor of Valentine's Day, which is coming up in a few days, I decided to look at music and how music can be both the background and the stimulus for our dreams, and can even be inspirational. So we're going to look at the relationship between our sleep, dreams, and our dream content, and see how they come together. Now, when it comes to music, it's not just babies who like to listen to soothing lullabies or soothing music. People of all ages use music to improve their lives, and sleep researchers are finding that there really is something to this. There's growing evidence to support the power of music to enhance our lives in various ways. Now, music is so ubiquitous, so ever-present and everywhere all the time, from the wind blowing through the trees or the crash of waves in the coming to shore, that it's only natural that they would form a part of our sleeping lives and dreaming lives as well. Now, in a dream, however, music can take on all kinds of different dimensions and perspectives, not only to enhance our dream lives and to give it more color, but also to provide inspiration. And there's scientific evidence to back this up, that scientific research has found that our auditory stimuli continue to work on our neural pathways even while we were asleep. So any noises that we may be hearing in the environment while we're sleeping can actually become part of our dreams. And famously, but it's not all one-way traffic, however. Dreams can also be the driver for music, for creativity. From Beethoven to the Beatles, people have attributed their dreams to the creation of all kinds of things, not just music, but art of all forms. So that two famous examples is John Lennon's Number 9 song, or Number 9 Dream, it's actually called, and Paul McCartney's Yesterday were famously have been said to have been inspired by dreams. But this traffic isn't all one way. It's not just the music that is influencing the dreams, but as you can see from people creating music and other things, it works the other way as well. So the synergy that happens between our dreams and our emotions and music is not incidental or accidental. And in fact, music and dreams share certain characteristics, such as they're both arts that fill us with emotion or evoke emotion in us, and they unfold over time. So, which is why it's such a good idea to record your dreams, because you can see patterns, notice patterns, and see changes and shifts in your life over time. So that in the development of a song, it builds and comes to a climax, and then, reduces again, diminishes again, and our dreams are like that as well. Both use symbolism and metaphors as if, and it's very important to remember that, because whereas music can evoke all kinds of emotions in us, dreams do the same thing, but they speak in metaphors. It's as if something is happening, or as if this person was doing this, that, or the other. Now, another characteristic that they share is that they evoke, both music and dreams evoke strong emotions. And, as Valentine's Day is coming up, people are going to be dedicating all kinds of songs on the radio to their loved ones, or buying music, or dedicating music, or playing music. I laugh when I think about this late singer Barry White, who got thousands of messages from people that, oh, their children were conceived to his music. And it's funny because that the reason why I think that music was so successful and was used to as a background to so much lovemaking was because it's at the resting heart rate. So it was at a heartbeat rhythm and a resting heartbeat. So it actually relaxed people and probably helped put them in the mood. But dreams and music also can evoke memories. And I know this from working with clients and observing people over the years in my work, where particularly patients who may be, or clients who may be suffering with dementia or Alzheimer's, if they listen to music from their youth, they may be bent over and carrying a cane. They'll throw the cane down and start to dance and forget all their troubles. As Bob Marley you sang a long time ago, when the music hits you, you feel no pain. And that's exactly what would happen. I laughed. I saw a gentleman, he was bent over and he was crawling along with his cane. Some music came on from his youth. He threw down the cane and boogied his butt off. And then, when it was done, the music was done, he picked up his cane and slowly walked away. But that is the power of music. And dreams can evoke memories like that as well. Bring us back to our childhood. Bring us back to a special moment or time in our lives, or happy memories generally, but it can also evoke sadder memories and even terrifying memories as well. Now, although there's a strong connection between dreams and music, it's only a fraction of what's actually going on in the landscape of our minds and what we're experiencing. And researchers are having a great time unraveling this relationship more thoroughly, so that they can open up new frontiers in terms of neuroscience, psychology, and even art and music therapy, which is an amazing forms of healing for people, particularly children. Now, while music is rarely reported on in scientific literature, there are musical themes in the dreams of famous musicians that have been reported anecdotally. So where there's no actual hard evidence, there's a lot of anecdotes, like I said, from the Beatles being one example, Beethoven being another, where they speak of how their dreams have actually influenced their music. Now, in a study that was done not too long ago, 35 professional musicians and 30 non-musicians filled out a questionnaire with regard to the characteristics of their music activity, and used a structured dream log for 30 days. And what the researchers found out was that musicians dreamt of music more than twice the amount that non-musicians dreamt, which makes absolute sense. And that studies showed that listening to or relaxing to music may actually be helpful for those who have short or long-term sleep disorders. So, and there's also some very interesting things about the type of music that we listen to. People vary very widely in the types of music that they fall asleep to. And it's widely mentioned, music is widely mentioned as a pleasant way of unwinding before bedtime. Now, in another study that was published in the UK, they started to look at these areas and to bridge the gap in terms of our understanding of music and the relationship with dreams. An online survey was conducted to learn more about music as a sleep aid, and of the more than 600 people who responded to this online research, found 3 in 5 actually said that they had used music to help themselves to sleep. Younger people had an even higher proportion of musical engagement in this group. So, which meant that younger people were listening to music much, much more and using it to tune the world out and go to sleep. Now, there was one survey question that asked music users to describe the types of music that they listen to help them to sleep. And there were all kinds of music that was mentioned. And there were at least 14 musical genres that were mentioned, and some 545 artists out of over 600 people that were mentioned. And there were, of the different genres that were mentioned, let's see, there's a few statistics here. 32% of the total content was classical. 11% was rock music. But there were other things that came into the mix as well. Heavy metal, believe it or not, was about 3%, and that garnered almost as many mentions as music for meditation, which was 4%. The most cited artists were Bach, Ed Sheeran, and Mozart, Brian Eno, and Coldplay and Frédéric Chopin. So you can see that there's the variety of music that people listen to, whether you think it would be restful or not, varies quite a lot. But what the researchers found was that the best music for people to be able to sleep and dream was slow, like I said, resting heart rate, lyric-free music at bedtime. But people like what they like, and they listen to what they listen to. So if head-banging music puts you to sleep, what can you say? That wouldn't be restful to me, but to somebody, it would be. So, but any music that a person enjoys that helps them to relax, whatever the genre is a good thing and is part of a good sleep routine. So I put the question to you: what kind of music puts you in a relaxed mood? Is it quiet, meditative kind of music, classical music, or is it head-banging music? Who knows? I'd be love to find out. So if you'd like to, please drop a comment and share what kind of music helps you to relax. And if you're a regular dreamer, or even if you only dream occasionally, what music seems to stimulate those dreams for you? I'd love to know, because it informs my knowledge about working with dreams. And as I work with people who also have sleep issues, we also look at not only their sleep routine, but what they're listening to during the day as well as before going to sleep. So I'd love to hear from you. So there you have it, some sweet musical thoughts to take with you into Valentine's Day. And whatever you listen to, like the song says, show them your love, however way you do it, show them with some music. And maybe that music will stimulate some dreams for you. Creative dreams, whether you're a writer, a dancer, a singer, or like me, you work with dreams. Thanks so much for watching and listening. And if you have a dream that you would like to look at and find out what it's trying to tell you, or you'd like some advice on how to sleep better so you can dream, get in contact. You can send me a message, or you can email me. My details are to be found in my bio. And I look forward to hearing from you. Be well. Thanks for watching and listening, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.